I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. She's not going to be safe with the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. So we didn't do that this time. It's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful. And whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess until 2024. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut, who knows?
Now listen, if Disney wants to make more woke films that tank at the box office, they are more than welcome to do that, but maybe think of an original idea. Maybe not destroy a classic from my childhood and put an actress in there that not only hates the plot and the storyline of the movie she's in, but also seemingly hates Snow White, the character herself.
Gal Gadot has made it clear in numerous interviews that she is over Rachel Zegler and her attitude toward the Snow White movie. While Rachel enjoys disparaging the original tale, Gal has taken a different stance and is not listening to what Rachel has to say. Regarding the film, Rachel Zegler has expressed her ideas quite loudly. She has been disparaging not just the previous iteration and its themes. She doesn't think the love tale is important or relevant at all, but also Snow White's character as being out of date. Because Rachel constantly criticizes the first film and brings up feminism and all the storyline alterations Disney made, the movie has come across as quite political, which hasn't gone over well with audiences. In fact, some fans believe that by suggesting that this is the sole accurate version and that the politics behind it are what are keeping the film alive, she is being extremely conceited. She offended not just the film's original history, but also her co-star Andrew by giving the impression that despite being one of the key characters, he is unimportant to the story. Gal Gadot has adopted an entirely different posture in response to all of this, making it very evident that she disagrees with Rachel's assessment of the film. Because of her opinions, Rachel has received a lot of negative feedback online. Gal has never once addressed this or attempted to shield Rachel from the abuse, suggesting that she may even agree with the criticism. In Gal's opinion, the film is obviously not about politics, and whenever she has discussed the film and her role in interviews, she has made a point of avoiding talking about it. She has essentially only mentioned that the film has been altered to make it more palatable to contemporary viewers and to steer clear of any controversy. Given that Gal has made it quite evident that she disagrees with Rachel and does not share her opinions, many fans feel that Gal is attempting to disassociate herself from her opinions and remarks by making no mention of them herself. Regarding the modernization of the film, Gal appears to have allowed Rachel speak for herself in every interview. While Gal frequently concentrates on her own role and her experiences on the set, Rachel is frequently seen offering commentary on the storyline alterations, even if they aren't unpleasant. Because of the many ways in which Rachel responds to hate and vitriol on Twitter, she has even brought this conflict online. She frequently incorporates politics into her online roles and has been spotted debating with fans about her Snow White part on several occasions. Gal has immediately discovered that she shouldn't do this because she doesn't want to enter that conflict. It appears like Gal has mastered the art of keeping things to oneself to avoid receiving hate, something Rachel has not mastered despite the fact that she has entirely avoided the negative by doing so. Gal has hardly received any comments despite being Rachel's co-star, while Rachel continues to receive criticism on a regular basis and is certain to do so in the future. It's clear that Rachel's attitude is what has made things so much worse. And Gal has discovered that the only way to avoid that kind of blowback is to act completely differently. Gal has been quite vocal about her views on movies that feature strong women, which may be another reason why she let Rachel do all the contentious talking. She has previously expressed her disapproval of the way women are currently portrayed in movies, saying that it frequently detracts from the beauty of being a woman. She frequently believes that as women become more and more like males, some of what it means to be a woman is being erased. She has also spoken out about her dislike of female remakes of male-oriented films, citing instances in which she is approached with screenplays and told to just change the gender of a character. Rather, she believes it would be more beneficial to direct that energy toward creating a new film on women and the significance of being a woman to one's identity. Given that Disney has recently been under fire for this, some fans believe that this may even be a jab at the upcoming Snow White film. Disney continues to reimagine its classic films, such as Snow White, and frequently modifies the storyline to make it more feminist or appealing to contemporary viewers. Many fans disagree with this, since they would prefer to watch their old beloved movies rather than brand new ones made. Disney should create brand new, thrilling films that genuinely concentrate on conveying these stories about women without needing to make significant changes to the main plot if they truly wanted to tell these contemporary tales. An excellent illustration of how Disney had to alter almost everything to make it more feminist is Snow White. Gal seems to strongly disagree with that choice, as seen by the fact that, unlike Rachel, she has been emphasizing the plot in every interview rather than the politics. In interviews, Gal frequently directs the discussion toward the plot and her own role in particular. She enjoys discussing the experience of playing the evil queen and the joys of bringing such a well-loved tale to life. In addition to delving further into the film's world-building and inspirational themes, she's made it very obvious that this is all about art to her. So avoiding politics and focusing on the story itself has been a very wise choice. Since stories and movies are both forms of art, politics have no bearing on a film's ability to uphold the artistic vision of its creator. Gal is far more knowledgeable about this than Rachel is, and it is still feasible to make a contemporary film that appeals to modern people without incorporating a lot of political content. Gal's prior experience playing Wonder Woman, which has demonstrated an amazing tale of strong female characters without becoming overly political, may possibly play a role in this. Given Rachel's refusal to follow Gal's lead and listen to people around her, it's obvious that she has mastered this behavior and is over Rachel's attitude. Gal has always made an effort to make things lighthearted and positive by giving us new and interesting viewpoints on how it was going for the film, even if every interview Rachel has done about Snow White has ended up being about how horrible the old story is. Gal, for instance, kept it lighthearted when sharing a touching anecdote about how her daughter reacted to her portraying the evil queen, which can only pique viewers' interest in her part. Gal revealed that her girls are eager to meet their mother and that they were ecstatic to learn that she would be appearing in Snow White. Her middle child, though, appeared to have a comically incorrect idea of who precisely Gal was going to play. Gal mentioned that her middle child was a little let down because she wasn't Snow White. She was certain that I was going to play Snow White when I informed them I would be filming the movie for a month. She said all of this in jest, and she never once mentioned anything terrible about the film or how Rachel is portraying the good guy while she is truly playing the villain. Gal also mentioned that her oldest daughter remarked, "Oh, how appropriate," and that she had to make it clear to her that she was portraying the evil queen rather than Snow White. Luckily, Gal found this humorous when she told the story and was not in the least offended. It's evident that Rachel has learned from her mistakes and always finds the bright side, even when it comes to criticism from her own daughters. Gal has also done a great job of discussing the psychology of the evil queen rather than the politics surrounding the role, providing us with a clear understanding of how she has been depicted. I wanted to make sure we knew what makes her tick and that we kept her tasty and delightful. Then the evilness is intriguing rather than superficial. In addition, she talked about how much fun she had portraying the evil queen and how honored she felt to be in the position, especially because it was the first Disney villain. She never once disparaged the original narrative, in contrast to Rachel, and she even seemed to be happy that they were able to adapt this classic work of literature that launched the Disney empire. Gal is obviously very fond of the character and the narrative. In fact, she mentioned how wonderful the fact that the film is a musical has enhanced the experience for her. Because it's a musical, I was also able to extend my performance and add a lot more drama and energy, which made it really enjoyable. Gal has gained a great deal of knowledge into her persona and ensured that, despite appearing to be mostly unaffected by Disney's choices, she actually comprehends the original evil queen. She obviously comprehends the relationship between Snow White and the evil queen. Making sure the queen isn't just evil for the sake of being evil was what it meant to me. There's a strange mother-daughter relationship between the two people. What is your opinion on Gal Gadot's decision to end Rachel's attitude? Do you believe she has avoided the drama on purpose? Please share your thoughts with me here. And don't forget to watch this other video.